Alright. Welcome to Five Nights at Frickbears 3. The reason I'm not playing the first two first is because, from what I've heard, they are nothing like the third game. But this is a really popular Five Nights at Freddy's fan game, and I'm not gonna lie, I've already played this game quite a bit. So, yeah, I've gotten 4 of the 5 endings. So we're gonna play through probably normal difficulty. We're gonna play through, get all the different endings, not in this one video, but like, if this video does well, we'll continue playing. I'll try to get maybe one ending this video, it depends on how long this ends up being. So I forgot that I had Markiplier in this game. So this is a mod. We're gonna ignore him. We're gonna ignore him. We're gonna pretend that he doesn't exist. I'm not gonna read this out loud. You can pause to read if you wish to read it. Alright. So, it has been a bit since I've played this game, so let me try and remember the controls. Okay.
Hello? Hello? Hey,
Okay.
I hope this message finds you well. Now, I've got a salvaging job in the morning, and I imagine you got a long night ahead of you, so for the both of our sakes, I'll try to make this brief. First and foremost, your job. I'm sure your manager already went over this, but wouldn't hurt to cover it again. So you, as the night watchman here, have 2 duties. Keeping intruders out, and keeping all our equipment in here safe. Most notable of which, of course, being our animatronic band. You see, the animatronic characters here, you may notice they tend to move around at night. Don't fret, it's completely normal. Even animatronics need their exercise. Stops their mechanisms from walking up when they need to perform in the morning, and saves our maintenance crew a lot of hassle. Now, that normally wouldn't be an issue for you, but our animatronics, well, they also have a tendency to wander to parts of the building they aren't supposed to be in, which might also include your office. Because of that, you want to keep an eye on them with your cameras, just make sure they aren't straying too far away from their intended areas. And if one reaches the doorway to your office, it might be a good idea to close either of those handy mechanical doors. There should be one on both sides of your office. They stop almost any animatronic. Just close them, wait for the thunk, and the animatronic should go right back to their stage. Only close them if you absolutely need to, though. The doors drain power, and power isn't something you've got a lot of. And I say almost every animatronic, because there is one that's a little special, though it isn't hard to deal with. Just click that reset music button on the entrance camera every once in a while, and it should leave you be. Now, if you're wondering why a place like this needs heavy-duty mechanical doors, or what all these other tools you have at your disposal are, my answer to both these questions is, don't worry about it. You probably won't need to use them tonight anyway. We just want to make sure our guards are safe and have the means to defend themselves against any threat that comes their way. I do like, burglars, vandals, those kind of threats. Other than that, the only thing you really have to worry about is your temperature. AC shot, so you have to rely on your fan. Just turn it on every so often, it should cool you right back down. Just don't leave it on for too long, it drains power too. Oh yeah, and while all you should really need tonight are the cameras and doors, feel free to flip through the different systems on your monitor and try out some of the other tools just to get a feel for them too. It doesn't hurt to be prepared. Now, I think that's everything. Unless I'm forgetting about something. No, I'm sure that's... What the...
Alright, so that was night 1 phone call. So this game... A majority of this game relies heavily on sound. Like, for example, I knew that Bonnie was at this door without even having to check. Cheek is gonna show up at that other door in a second. That was the sound of footsteps. but not the sound of her arriving just yet. That was, I think, though. No. I think Bonnie's at the other camera then, yeah. Freddy's moving. Hello? Yeah. When it hits 4, we're gonna buy a night skip, or not night skip, an hour skip. Wanted to make sure. So we do the... In case you were wondering why I was playing the game in the beginning, by the way, during the phone call, you get tokens. Go away. That you can use to spend on, upgrades. Or, alternatively... Was that not? Yeah, I thought so. Alternatively, if you have enough at the end of the night, you get to spend them on other things instead. Okay. Alright, and here is where we unlock the second half of the game, pretty much. Which is salvaging. So, this is what makes it different from other FNAF fan games. Where, after each night, you go to a new location, and you have to pick a certain amount of animatronics to add to your night. So, every playthrough is a little bit different. So, on the easy difficulty, there we go. Sorry, I was wanting to get rid of that. So on the easy difficulty, you only have to take 1 animatronic. On normal, you have to take 2. On hard, you have to take 3, and then on insane, you have to take 4, I think. No, we are going to do this real quick. Darn. Okay. Next, let's take... So, for the first location, you have Withered Freddy, Foxy. Actually, this might be technically Withered Foxy. Yeah, that's Withered Foxy. Withered Bonnie. Here. You have Withered Chica. Golden Freddy in there. And there is... Oh wait, no, there's one more. Endo. And then if you come back here, there is a axe that you can take. And if you take that axe, you can come over here. And now you can take Springtrap. Springtrap does not count towards your quota, but you get more money, and it also unlocks an ending. So we are going to take... Foxy... and... Withered Bonnie, who speaks Spanish for some reason. And then you can take that present and give it to the puppet for an to like start unlocking another ending, but we don't want to do that. The first ending that I'm gonna go for is the ending for not doing anything special. So
come get your upgrade here.
No. We're gonna give the gift to the upgrade cadet because that will give us $5 extra. And then we're gonna buy upgrades. I think we're just gonna wait. I'm not gonna lie, because all of these are kind of bad. I'll do one reroll. Oh, that's not that bad, actually. You don't really spend that much time on cams, so... I think we aren't gonna take that. I think we're just gonna wait. Buy that, might as well. Right, and let's go. So... for Foxy, it works kind of like how he works in FNAF 2, where you just shine your light on him. Bonnie is the same way. You put your mask on, like you did in FNAF 2. Endo is you cannot use your flashlight if he is there, so you want to try your best not to have Endo and Foxy on the at the same time, because that'll end up killing you. Withered Freddy is really annoying. When he spawns in, he will constantly move between two doors. Just close the door that he's closest to. Springtrap will move constantly throughout the cams. You have to force him backwards by shining your light on him. Withered Chica is a vent animatronic. If you hear her come up in the vent, just put your mask on. Alright.
Should be... Yep, okay. Hi. Sorry, the guy that called you last night can't quite get back to you. He got into a pretty nasty accident with the office locker right when he finished recording your message, and apparently the animatronics filled it with the heaviest stuff they could find, and the thing just tipped right over onto him. It's still lying there. I think he still may be in it, actually. I have no idea where they managed to find that many blocks of pure tungsten in it, but you know Freddy and the gang, they're real kidders. That aside, I heard you make some salvages last night. That's good. I don't really know how those ones work, not my jurisdiction, so I guess it's up to you to figure that out. Other than that, we've been noticing some strange new behavior of some of the animatronics. Namely, they really like getting into our vent system. If you switch to the vent setting on your monitor and see one just crawling around up there, it might be a good idea to set an audio alert nearby to pull it away from your office. Now, if one does get into your office, don't worry, just try throwing on that spare Freddy head for a bit until they go away. Usually fools them pretty easily. That should be it. I'm actually coming up at the end of my shift here, so if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna recklessly meander my way over towards the exit door.
Alright. So night 2 isn't really that difficult, to be honest. It's just more of the same. Especially on normal difficulty, this game doesn't really get crazy until you get on, like, hard, for example. So, the phone guy mentioned that you can... I'm gonna close that because I don't trust that. Yeah. The phone guy mentioned you can place, like, an audio lure down, and, like, it can help, but there's no real point. Oh, fuck, I put it up. I'm gonna die. That sucks. I double-clicked on accident. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because it's only night 2! If I do that on a later night, though, I'm gonna die. Is the Son of Freddy arriving? Not quite. Panicked and I didn't want to die, so I just shut both doors. That was Foxy. The TV works, by the way. You know what? Yeah, let's have Markiplier up there. Alright. So a lot of this location's animatronics are kind of annoying. Like, vaguely annoying, I'd say. Hello. I didn't mean to skip that second one. Damn. Or third one, I guess, technically, but... Alright. So, this location has Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, Mangle, Shadow Bonnie, JJ, and... I'm wanting to say Lefty, I think. So let's do the minigame first. There we go. So Mangle is don't look at the camera that she's on. Pretty easy. Toy Freddy, you just have to beat his high score in any minigame. JJ is the same as Balloon Boy. Toy Chica, you have to find her cupcake if it appears in the office. I don't remember what Toy Bonnie does. Are you another... You're another vent animatronic. Okay. And then... this one, Shadow Bonnie knocks your lights out for a bit. And if you come over here, wait, first you have to interact with this door. And then you can go to Balloon Boy.
Hello?
And then you have to complete his quiz, so let's do that real quick. I didn't mean to skip that. I'm so lucky that I got the correct answer. How many tokens do you get for clearing Fred Sweeper? 30. Shadow Bonnie's, it's this one. Yeah. Yeah, Lefty. So Lefty is really fucking annoying. Lefty works the exact opposite of every other vent animatronic. Lefty is repelled by the audio lure instead of being attracted to it. And if they get into your office, it's just instant death, so we're not going to be taking Lefty. Instead, I think we're gonna go...
Let's play!
Mangle... and Toy Freddy.
You ready?
And I know that I have a lot of minigames unlocked. To make it clear, you don't start with all of the minigames, you start with, like, I think it's 3, one of them being Fred Sweeper, which is just Minesweeper. How you unlock new minigames is you either have to purchase them from the Candy Cadet, this guy, or for certain minigames like Puppet Patrol, Chomping Chica, Circus Sorter, you have to find the arcade machines in the world and then beat the high score. There's 2 high scores. One high score unlocks the, permanently unlocks the arcade machine for you to play during the night for coins, and the other one gives you the present. The present is used for either spare money, $5 extra, or used for an ending, which, if this video does well, we will get in another video.
Upgrade here.
For now, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to give the gift to Upgrade Cadet. And then we are going to... Honestly... We're gonna buy that. And then we're gonna buy Backdoor Trading. And then... And then we can buy whatever the hell we want. So... How about Backdoor Trading Plus? So Backdoor Trading will basically make it where instead of there being one animatron, or sorry, so instead of there being a set like number of animatronics, for example, Mangle, Toy Freddy, Toy Chica, Toy Bonnie, Shadow Bonnie, JJ, and Lefty, there will be one. It depends on the level that you have. If you have Backdoor Trader 1, there is 1 extra random animatronic at each location, and if you have level 2, there's 2. So for example, I don't know if they spawn. Yeah, they did. So for example, this time we would have gotten Candy and where's the other one? Not in there. Are they in the other bathroom? I actually don't know where the other spawn location is. This one is just the... You can give the box to the puppet. I don't know where the second animatronic spawned, but there's another one somewhere. I don't know where it is.
Come get your upgrade here.
Can we afford anything else? Yes, but I don't really want anything else just yet, so we're gonna go on to the next line. So this is the night that it starts to get a little crazy. We will see how long we can do a minigame for.
Hey, welcome back. Oh, right. Sorry about the background noise. I didn't want to end up like the last guy, so I decided to hide out in the women's restroom. But as it turns out, Freddy the Mysterious is here, so just try to ignore him. Anyway, have you checked out the game menu? You can play a bunch of dumb little mini games on there. You can even earn tokens for it too. The boss said it. I think he wants to give us an incentive to playtest his micro games or something. I don't know, but you can ignore it if you focus on your job. Oh, and you can spend those tokens you get in the shop menu. Give it a look when you get a chance. There's a bunch of useful stuff in there. Now, anyway, I'll get back to you tomorrow. Oh, could you keep it down in there?
What'd you say to me?
Whoa, hey, I didn't mean to. Hey.
Okay, so we've already beaten Toy Freddy's high score. I just want to go a little bit higher for the tokens. Ooh. I didn't hear you coming up there. Scared me a little bit. Yeah, I was cheeking. Go ahead and reset that again. Like I said, this is the night that it starts to get a little crazy, so... Oh my god! I don't really think that anyone is that hard on this night. I don't think we're gonna death coin. Death coining, kills an animatronic. Of our choice. So, for example, if we had Lefty, I would be death coining Lefty. But we don't, so we don't need to. I don't trust you, yeah. And that was Bonnie. Yeah. Yeah, no. First off. So what we're gonna do, just to... Damn, can't afford that one. Just to speed up the night a little bit. Get this done a little bit faster.
Hello? Bye-bye.
We should be just about done here. Yeah. Alright. Oh god. I took a sip of tea and I choked on it. Oh god, you almost just heard me die. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, that hurts. So honestly, fuck. Sorry. Okay, so honestly, this location has some of my favorite and least favorite things. Like, for example, this poster is really fucking cool. I really think a flat, still image of Freddy's gonna frighten anyone, you know? Like... You know? Helpy's here. Okay, so before I go through, let me remember each animatronic. There's Malhair, which, also known as Glitch Trap. I don't know why I said Malhair specifically, that one's... I don't think anyone has used that. Is that the actual name of it in this? Is that why I said that? Is your name Malhair in this game, and is that why I called you that? That might be. Yeah, it's called Malhair in this game, which is why I called it that. There is also Helpy, which is basically a mini computer virus. It just gives you pop-ups. There's Mr. Hippo, which... He doesn't kill you if he gets into your office, but he'll talk your fucking ear off, and it'll be really annoying. There is... I know Scrap Baby is the... Yeah, there's the Phantoms. Was that Withered Golden Freddy, I think, technically? Oh, hello! I'm not taking you. This is one of the secret animatronics. We aren't taking him. He's really annoying. And there's the other one, Sparky. Hello. So ignoring those guys, I think there's like one other that I'm forgetting. But I can't think of who. Music Man. Music Man's also really annoying. He basically just does fake noise notifications. So we're gonna see if I can remember this code. It's the code from FNAF 3, but it's been a while, so... No? Yeah. Okay. Okay. There's Scrap Baby. So Scrap Baby, her thing is she will appear on one camera, and she will constantly damage that or she'll like constantly damage the power, and then you have to shock her. So, not that annoying, a little annoying, but not that annoying.
Wow, dude.
What do you do? I remember what you do. Okay, so Sparky, every once in a while will make a Minecraft dog sound, and then you have to find them on the camera and give them a bone, if I remember correctly. No, it was the controlled shock, but you have to find them. So, honestly, I'm gonna be a little bitch, and I'm gonna make this night as easy as fucking possible.
Want some help with that?
We're gonna take Helpy, and we're gonna take the Phantoms. What I'll do, if I make more videos on this game, really gonna regret saying this, for the other endings, I will try and take other animatronics. So, by taking the easiest animatronics now, the harder difficulties, I'm probably gonna play the other ones on hard, but, the other runs will be a lot harder than this one. Why am I talking to you? Right, that's why I came in here. Here's the arcade machine. This one's really annoying, it's just matching. I'm bad at it. They have to be side by side or else you can't get rid of them. know I can do that. Nice.
Come get your upgrade here.
Yep. And we're gonna buy... Honestly... Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Sally. Yeah, you guessed it. The last guy was found dead again. Poor bastard fell victim to a lethal swirly. Anyway, I don't really got any survival tips for you or anything. You seem to have it pretty down by now anyway. But what I do have is a gun.
Real.
And I ain't meeting the same fate as those schmucks before me. You hear that, you bad bastard? You ain't want a piece of me? Well, come get some of this!
Hello? Look here. Aw.
Oh, fuck. Did I survive? I think I survived. I did. Huge. Cool. Okay. And now we just have one more night. So this one is going to be the hardest, but shouldn't be that hard. So there is Nightmarion, Plush Trap, Dreadbear, the Wolf from the Twisted One books, or from the Twisted Ones book, rather. I'm wanting Nightmare Fredbear, and Molten Freddy is also here as the secret animatronic. So the wolf is back here. This one, when you flip down your camera, it'll appear in your office. You have to click on a disc that's on its body somewhere. Really easy. Dreadbear is you have to feed it it'll appear where Foxy appears. You have to feed it the appropriate colored candy that it wants. Plush Trap, when you put down your camera, it will try to enter through one of the doors. You just have to flash it. Really annoying, surprisingly, because it's like so many different things are happening all at once. I'm probably gonna not take Plush Trap. Okay, Sparky again. Nightmare Fredbear, I believe, is just keep the office cool. This is the worst minigame. Oh yeah, Nightmare Balloon Boy. Fuck. What does Nightmare Balloon Boy do? I don't remember, but I know you're really fucking annoying. Oh, hi. Hello, Popgoes. And then Nightmarion. We're gonna open this. Open. Fuck. Molten Freddy. Molten Freddy is actually extremely easy. You'll hear the sound of them rushing down one of your two hallways. Just close the door. What do you do? controlled shock. I don't think I've ever taken you, so I'm gonna take you. What do you get? Camera's point and click. That sounds like it's gonna be really annoying. We are not gonna take that. Instead, we're gonna take Nightmare on. Nightmare is pretty much just don't look at them. Actually, not even pretty much, that's exactly what they are, just don't look at them. And I'm probably not gonna finish this just because this one's really annoying, but we can try. Yeah. I'm not gonna fucking do that, dog. Just for $5, I'm not doing that. If we were doing the ending, then maybe. Superman. Powered AC. And then we're done. Alright. I hope this won't be too difficult. I don't know how hard Pop Goes is. I'd imagine it wouldn't be too difficult. Holy shit, get off my cameras! I didn't mean to mute that.
Hey, it's me again. Congratulations on making it to the end of the week. You seem real wise with the security stuff by now, so I'll just leave you to it. But just don't forget to check out the shop and buy something if you find yourself struggling with anything. Oh yeah, I actually did end up dying last night. The bullet ricocheted off of Freddy's head and right back into my skull. So my soul is trapped inside this phone. You have fun with your last shift.
Here! Yo! Look here! Yo!
So this is the night that it should get a little crazier.
Hello there! Yo! Hello there!
No.
Aw, darn it!
We'll have Springtrap dancing.
Hello? Hello there. Aw.
Hello. That's okay. Oh fuck.
Aw, darn
That's not
it.
okay.
Look here! Yo!
That's fine. Everything's fine. Go away.
Hello there. Yo!
Yeah, I heard you.
I get to
Oh fuck. That's really annoying.
Yo!
There we go.
Hello there. Aw.
So we're just on medium difficulty, so like realistically it's not that hard.
Hello there. Aw.
Like, yeah, there's a few tense moments where, like, multiple things attack at once, but, like, for the most part...
Hello there.
Fuck, I don't know where he is. There you are.
Hello there. Go. Bye-bye. Click here. Go. Click here. Aw.
Oh my god.
Hello there. Aw.
God, every time that I see him, it's a shock. I never expect it.
Click here. Aw. I can send it. Aw,
Yeah,
darn
I
it.
know you can send emails. It's okay, buddy. I really don't need you to, though.
Hello there. Aw.
I'm not gonna lie, once it hits 5, we're locking down the office and we're buying the thing.
Hello there. Aw.
Fuck, that's not good. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah. I was not fucking with that. There was just too many things all at once. Yeah, so it was Five Nights at Frickbears 3. The first ending for Five Nights at Frickbears 3 specifically. Alright. So that's the Slacker ending done. Yeah. Not a bad selection of animatronics, I don't think. But yeah. That's the first ending of Frickbears done. If this video does well, I will do more. I am willing to do more. I do enjoy this game. This is a really fun game. Hell, even after the 5 endings, there's Custom Night. There's, like, so many different challenges. But yeah, that's Frickbears. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. And I'll see you guys next time. Oh, also, leave in the comments which ending I should do if you know Frickbears. Leave in the comments which ending I should do. If you don't, it's okay. Just ignore me. But, like, if you do, you know, leave it in the comments. Okay, bye.